Apple Watch 6 vs Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, the two biggest smartwatch rivals. The Apple Watch 6 and Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 are the two most important smartwatches of the year. They are the top watches from the two biggest names in tech, jammed full of features and the latest health metrics, which have become all the more important in 2020. Each starts at roughly the same price. Around $400. In fact, the US starting price is exactly the same, so there's not really even a price gap to consider. So which should you buy? Here's how the Apple Watch 6 and Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 stack up. Remember to like and tell us which you think is the best between the two. Design and display. The Apple Watch 6 comes in 40mm and 44mm variants and is 10.4mm thick. Its casing can be made of aluminum or stainless steel depending on how much you want to pay. But new for this year, the aluminum version is available in blue, and the stainless steel in shiny gold. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 is different. The Galaxy Watch 3, you guessed it, tries to bring together the best of both. It's smaller than the original Galaxy Watch, but still has its analog watch style and a rotating bezel. Oh, and its screen is circular, if you haven't picked up on that yet. It comes in 45mm and 41mm sizes, each a little larger than the respective Apple Watch Series 6 alternative. However, we do like that, among analog aping smartwatches at least, the Galaxy Watch 3 is not overly thick, at 11.1mm or 11.3mm depending on which size you choose. Such watches often aim for timeless style, and usually land in a nerdy, techy-looking puddle. The Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 gets closer to the target than almost any other circular smartwatch in this regard. Both watches have OLED screens, ones of high enough resolution to make pixel counts largely a non-issue. Apple says the Watch 6 can ramp up to 1000 nit brightness, much like some of the brightest phones. Samsung makes no specific claims about the Galaxy Watch 3's searing OLED pixels, but we've used it outdoors on a sunny day and had no issues seeing WhatsApp messages or our run stats. They both have always-on-screen modes too. Samsung does have an edge in one respect, though. For the price of the aluminum Apple Watch 6 you get a stainless steel Samsung. There is no aluminum version of the Galaxy Watch 3. Fitness and features. Both watches have all the usual fitness tracking features. There's GPS, an optical heart rate sensor, a gyro, accelerometer combo, an altimeter function. An ECG, electrocardiogram sensor and blood oxygen sensor are the more advanced additions. The Galaxy Watch 3 and Apple Watch 6 both have them. The electrocardiogram is, very roughly, an electrical alternative to the optical heart rate sensor. One electrode sits on the underside of the watch. Another sits on the crown of the Apple Watch 6, and on one of the Galaxy Watch 3's buttons. Press a finger to one of these to complete the circuit and the watch can take a look at your heart rhythm. The aim: to look out for abnormalities that may suggest an arrhythmia, which should be checked out by a medical professional. Blood oxygen or SpO2 readings use a sensor on the underside by the optical heart rate monitor. Red and infrared LEDs pulse into the top of your wrist and an optical sensor records the reflected light level. Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood absorb different levels of red and infrared light, so by monitoring the changes as your blood pumps, a wearable can make a good estimate of your oxygen saturation. Both the Apple Watch 6 and Samsung Galaxy Watch Series 6 make excellent fitness and general health trackers. However, Apple has come up with a new and interesting extra for the tail end of 2020. OS, power and battery life. Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 has a 340 mAh battery, 247 mAh in the 41mm version, that lasts for up to 3 days if you wear it all the time but don't do too much with it. Or 2 days if you use it to GPS track a run or two as well. Apple says the Watch 6 lasts 18 hours, while watchOS 7 now allows sleep tracking. The Galaxy Watch 3's battery life is not great, but it's better than the Watch 6 if Apple's estimates are right. There is next to zero point talking too much about these watches' processor power. They run different software and different apps, so their shared points of reference are next to nil. These are both proper, smartwatches, and that means each has an app store. The Apple App Store is far better than the Galaxy Watch 3's Galaxy App Store, though. We do rather like the Galaxy Watch 3's interface, though. It's a Tizen OS. Apple's WatchOS interface is more 3D, and more involved, so if you're new to wearables you may find Samsung's approach less fiddly. Let us know what you think of the two smart watch giants, which you would buy and why.